as well. That is what I think now the Faramis purpose is. It's not just to try and like cancel out combos, save your teammates. It also allows your teammates to be a lot more reckless with their itemization. And I think there's something that a lot of teams who do pick the Faramis, especially as a first pick very early on, are trying to use it for.
I think it really depends though, Arashi, right? But let's get you into the drafting phase here for game number 2, potentially, once again, the last game of this best of 3 series. But back to your point, right? I think Faramis is a viable option, but that depends on how the bans go, right? Because last time around, the Yve was taken out, Valentina was taken out. So one of the only viable options was either the Farsa or the Faramis. And according to that game style, the Faramis was the better choice.
Yeah, it really is a peculiar first pick, but then again, ONIC, they made it work. And I do want to mention a fun fact as well here, Arashi Eterna. I think this is the only match that, the first time ever that we see 3 nationalities in a match, no? Indo, PH, and Myanmar.
You are right. Right, because RRQ, when they were playing against Aura, there weren't any Filipino imports. But that's not the case, so we have a bit more of a diversity showing in this match. All right. Well, Farsa has been taken away as well. So moving back into the game, you have to really wonder, what is RRQ's plan on dealing with this? Were they trying to just target Drian because they think he was not used to the meta? He's going to be a bit rusty? That backfired big time. So now for RRQ, something else. A new strategy must be drawn up. And there was a lot of time during that, you know, that pretty fun Q&A with Gideon and Leo to try and cook something up.
Let's see here. Valentina was the last hero to be banned by the side of RRQ, by the side of Zaya. Will they do it again?
I think they'll leave it open, honestly. They
Paquito
should
ban?
leave it open. There you go, Joy, right? Because if they ban out the Valentina, if ONIC pick up the Faramis, then they don't have an answer towards it. But if both of these are left open, then they can start to contest. Who do they prioritize, Faramis or Valentina?
Paquito.
Well, when have we seen that strategy, that thing before? Like, oh, Valentina countered by Faramis. Oh,
There you go.
we're really going back all the way. But ONIC will very intelligently pick the Valentina first.
Adds more variety, right? When you pick up the Valentina. You're a Valentina player, Eterna, and you can see how diverse this hero can bring. We saw it already as well, displayed in MPL ID Season 12. RRQ now, 2 heroes. I think they should pick up the Paquito here. Don't let it fall to the hands of ONIC and perhaps the Paquito. I really am leaning towards an Arlet pick.
Arlet?
Could be.
Paquito, Arlet, but no, Paquito, Kadita is the answer.
Ooh. This could still be a mid lane Kadita. I believe Clay was the one operating this hero a while back in the previous matches. So already 2 very strong heroes here with good pickup potential. But for ONIC, there's still so many more picks they can use to try and adjust, to try and stifle this aggression.
What are their options here? Do they go for Arlet? What wins against the Paquito in trading? Esmeralda? But then that can be countered by Dairoth again.
Uranus is the safest bet, yeah.
But how crazy would it be if RRQ just pick up the Dairoth, dude?
That's
Can you
why.
fight fire with fire? Because
Replicating.
so far the pattern is like when ONIC uses a strat, it will work. When another team uses it against them, it won't. So that's a bit of an ominous situation. But Melissa, finally, we haven't seen it so far in the season, but makes an appearance right here. Has good self-peel, self-protection with the getaway, with the go away. So we'll see if CW can withstand both potentially Banana and Clay.
That's an expensive pick, I think, for the side of ONIC, right? They're going to be able to stave that pressure coming in from the Paquito, which we saw was a huge bother in game number 1. So coming into this, how are they going to round it out? Do you think they're going to commit onto a Dairoth before it gets banned?
I don't think so. I don't think Dairoth is the way to go. Perhaps they can secure a marksman here.
Leslie.
Leslie,
Or Carrie?
Beatrix.
Well,
Okay.
never mind. Back to the good old Beatrix. If they really feel that this Uranus is going to be a big problem, the way they dealt with it last time was using that Boxia, but I'm not sure if that is something they want to try against a team like ONIC. It gives them the mobility, it gives them that roaming squad, the Kadira, Boxia, and Paquito combo, right? But it's risky.
It is definitely risky, right? I mean, second phase here. RRQ with their composition, they perhaps want to eliminate heroes that can definitely enter the back line again. So I'm looking at a hero. Okay, there you go. Makes sense, right? Lancelot can find angles towards backside, so they will try to eliminate that. And perhaps, yeah, Hayabusa ban might come through here for the side of RRQ.
Yeah, I think that's really wise. Here from the side of ONIC, once again, they're going to start respecting Naomi, taking away the Franco, realizing that the Kadita can be played by Clay, it still can be flexed. So Hayabusa banned out. They do still have a lot of options though, right? Martis is an option.
Well, Hayabusa isn't banned out just yet though, it's still a possibility.
So what would they ban out here? Yuzong? Oh, but they already have a Uranus. Who can dive into the back line? Kufra? Do they want to respect Kufra here?
I mean, it was one of the big signature picks that actually made Game 1 so difficult for them. And they have Kakita, they have a Paquito as well. A Kufra could be a problem, but that might be a bit too expensive of a ban. They go for the Cho instead, hinting that they are going to go for a bit of an assassin, perhaps.
Yeah, still again respecting Keyboy. Cho, Kufra, either one. You just pick your poison at this point, right? So they have opted to go and leave out the Kufra. Do you think that RRQ could potentially go for a double roam with a Faramis pickup and leaving the Kufra open?
Ooh. That's going to be a lot of damage, but that's going to mean that the roamer is going to be a squishy character. For now, with the Uranus, he can serve as the main bush checker, but I think they're going to need someone else that can actually lift that burden off of Aramis's shoulders for now.
Oh my god, with this Natalia ban, I sense a Yi Sun Shin pick here from the side of ONIC. I sense a Yi Sun Shin pick here. It is good going up against Kagita to dodge. Yeah, you know what, go Yi Sun Shin. Let's see here, will it be picked up by first hit though? They can definitely deny it away.
But if they pick up the Yi Sun Shin, RRQ can just flex the Paquito into the jungle.
True. Maybe it can be a nuisance for the side of ONIC in that early game, but late game, my money's towards the side of Yi Sun Shin.
Pick roam first. Okay, oh man,
Boxia.
they picked jungle first.
Well, Boxia it is to try and deal with this healing. For the side of ONIC, like you said, options are available. The Yi Sun Shin can come through, the Faramis can come through. The fact that we have no idea what is going through Coach Yep's head, so telltale sign that Coach Zaya is also quite struggling.
Roger, I don't see Roger as a good pick here. I think Yi Sun Shin here just makes more sense.
We do have a comment here though by Watts. Prediction for the Royal Derby for me, 2-0 for ONIC.
Nice to see some support. Nice to see some support from Watts.
It's okay, Arashi. You have Gideon.
Realistic.
You have Gideon earlier on, right?
Yeah, Gideon's my bro.
Does ONIC round this up?
Alice? Not quite sure.
Oh, Granger.
Oh my god.
It's kind of the same, right?
Oh!
Minotaur. Okay, that's why they banned the Natalia. They want, I sense a marksman here. I thought of Granger, but I prefer the YSS. But it seems like the Granger, it is very vulnerable though. No, I don't know. Two marksmen in ONIC's hands though.
That's what we were talking about though. There is two tanky members now that can check the bushes, so overall it's still quite balanced. For the side of RRQ this time, I'm not quite sure what they need. A bit more damage? Crowd control would be nice because right now everything is single target. Everything is spammable, but it's also very light. So something big, some AoE crowd control would be massive to try and deal with this team, because otherwise Minotaur is going to be stomping around. It's the Kufra in the hands of Naomi. We'll see if it fares as well as Keyboys.
Yeah, we'll definitely see here. The shoe is on the other foot in the drafting phase. How exciting! finally we see Granger in the jungle when previously the first person to use it after the patch, it was actually Fursic at SPS. I'm actually wondering if this is going to work out or not.
It might. It adds more range, right? With a lot of engage. But again, it's risky. That's why I'm leaning more towards the Yishin Shin pick. But then again, ONIC, prove me wrong, ONIC. Prove me wrong.
Well, against a Boxia though, Granger in a way could be an unexpected solution because usually you just can't clear your buffs that easily. But as Mega was telling us, Eterna, yesterday, not yesterday, but like a few days ago, there's a very good chance that the Granger will be able to clear just as fast, if not faster, than this Boxia.
Yeah, people say that Granger is one of the fastest clearing junglers, and with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome you to the Land of Dawn for game number 2 of the Royal Derby, RRQ versus ONIC, with ONIC leading 1-0.
Well, all begins here in the jungle. Let's take a look at the clear speed difference. Kyrie already doing so much, but look at Banana. Wait a minute, what?
Punished. And
How?
there you go.
What
This is why Paquito template rotation is to cut in that bot side area, and Dreon was there to harass that. And there you go. Flicker wasted, and he gets taken out. Now Keyboy uses his flicker to escape. Is it enough though? Is the question. At low HP. Yeah, there you go. The heal and second skill comes into clutch for Keyboy.
This is going to be a Melissa with an Inspire as well, so that's a lot of damage if it goes into that late game. He has a bit more attack speed from the emblems as well, but look at that, already so much action going on.
What the heck? 2v1 now,
No
Skylar.
way.
Low HP, still
Whoa!
Flicker, but the Death Sonata, Flicker with the juke as well. Skylar with the style points there. Now, Fursic trying to re-engage, catching one. This is the problem when you're on the Granger. It's so vulnerable, but then again, RRQ, very, very fast re-engage.
A lot of brawls happening left, right, and center in game number 2. But that's the thing, like you mentioned, Granger, great fast clear, but super vulnerable and completely vulnerable with how fast Fursic can rotate on the Boxia. From the Talents prediction, it's going to be a split 3v3. Let's see who comes out on top.
Hey, Eterna, welcome to the club.
I'm trying to use my curse.
Hey.
I'm kidding.
Why
I like
would you-
RRQ's draft.
What?
I think it's safer. So we'll see how this pans out as once again, both of these teams are going to be centering around the next neutral objective here. The Turtle take Fursic already opening up the map, Boots as well. But with the position coming in from Clay, Kyrie needs to be very careful.
Fursic will comfortably secure that first turtle. No re-engages more, seems like, with Banana. Deals quite heavy damage there on towards Boots. But it seems like Boots is still comfortable here with that regeneration. Now Naomi charging on towards CW. Keyboy is there to hover around and give heal towards CW.
Well, on the side of RRQ, this is going to be a different Paquito than what we're used to. No Quantum Charge, no Sprint. It's going to be the Brave Smite as well as a Flicker. So, I'm not sure. It might be more of a trading Paquito, trying to go for lane dominance. Right now, it seems like RRQ are the ones having a bit of a window. Can they steal the purple buff away, though? It's going to be Fursic making moves.
Well, seems like Kyrie will give up his purple buff. Fursic now with Shield Unity will not connect just yet.
Yeah, very, very aggressive here. RRQ, they're trying to do the same thing that ONIC did to them in game number 1. Naomi looking for an opening, but just the presence of Keyboy, you can see, kind of deters his movements. He's scared if he goes for an engage, there could be a re-engage or a counter-engage with a Manon Fury. It's a little too risky for them to take, but Kyrie!
Yep, this is it. That's Sonata on towards Stu. The damage from Banana flickering inside. Kyrie gets taken out. And take a look at this RRQ trying to pull the trigger against outside. Does not connect just yet though. Now Kyrie 0-1. A rare stat you see on Kyrie's name.
Such a dangerous pick, that Paquito. The Flicker also allows him to finally secure that kill. Movement speed would have been nice as well, but Naomi might be the next victim here.
Yeah, with the Minion Curry there combined, gets taken out. And the Fursic on this Boxia is so annoying already. Invading camps, invading purple buffs, now Boots. Soaking damage, 3v2 in this position. Do they have enough damage here? It seems like Kyrie says no, he needs that farm heavily.
Yeah, he's already a level below a Versik right now. And I don't think he's going to be able to contest. And I think that's exactly what they're trying to go for, though. I think ONIC
Oh my
are
god.
oh no, Drian.
Oh, Petrify! And there you go, a kill, a pick off by Clay. With one man down, it seems like it opened things up in the turtle area here again. Oh, take a look, Cooper already hovering around Kyrie, giving vision for his teammates. Yes, they will not contest. Top side of Melissa is the only saving grace here. ONIC needs to bank on CW.
This is a trend we've been seeing a lot more these days. One side going for the turtle, everyone else pressuring the other side of the jungle. The idea is if you're winning, deny the turtle, but also deny your opposing jungler's buff. But Kyrie is able to get that purple buff, and Booz actually is trying to just be annoying. He doesn't have the same kind of risk like Banana had in game number 1. As long as Versik is not around, he can just keep regenning.
That's the thing, though, right? I mean, right now, it looks like RRQ, they're kind of tunnel visioning on punishing Kyrie. They haven't been able to punish CW just yet, and I'm pretty sure in terms of farm, he's not too far behind. They need to be careful. They needed to shut down CW, honestly, and not push too much focus onto Kyrie.
See here, ONIC, they're behind 2,000 in gold. Now, Versik catching boots. Oh, terrified by the Valentina. But there you go, Drian with the Kadita pick now. Versik gets the orange. It's a 4v1 now. Versik terrified. Amino and everything putting on towards on this guy. Yep, the wheelie gets taken out. A very, very good kill, important kill, as Kyrie picks up his other strike now. Banana moving on towards Drian with the cover of Kyrie. Isn't enough. The damage is there, but Banana got outplayed, and Drian picks up the kill. Meanwhile, on the mid side, oh, Keyboy will not be able to survive that one, as it was a 3v1, and Kyrie caught. Skylar now gets the turret. Kyrie will be able to disengage. CW now jumps in. Will they commit to the CW? Good disengage, but again, RRQ winning the trades.
Great moves from both these teams right here, but RRQ, you gotta be a bit careful with that. Versik was trying so hard to deny the orange buff from Kyrie. He essentially gave his life for it, and I'm not sure if that's completely worth it. The longer the game goes, trading 1-for-1 against a marksman versus a tank like Boxia, yes, he does damage, Boxia, but the Granger eventually will outscale you, so you gotta be a bit more careful giving him any kind of resource.
All they need to do is to take late game, and Keyboy though, a little too overextended, gets taken out. That's not a, oh! Airborne catches two, and Skylar with the double. Let's see, Skylar, will he get the triple? Drian will have more than enough resources to kill Banana. Oh, he's not in a prime position to find the flank, but there you go, RRQ. They are back in the second game.
What a knock-up by Clay once again, dead end from Bogor. Being able to catch 3, actually take 3 down. And RRQ, they were able to pick up the team fight from there.
Of course, Skylar with the lightning quick follow-up as well. Just demolished the whole backline. ONIC's gotta be careful, man. You can't overextend like that against a team like RRQ. You never know when the next blow is coming. Let's take a look at a bit of the emblems here, though, especially for Kyrie. It's the Quantum Charge, giving you a bit more movement speed when you hit for about 1.5 seconds and regenerates 75 to 180 HP per level. So it gives you sustain, it gives you more movement speed, and on a hero like Granger that needs to maintain positioning, that movement speed is definitely a big plus. Boots though.
Yeah, Boots caught here.
Oh no.
Nowhere to go. Skylar and Naomi picks up the kill and assist. Let's see now. 5,000 gold lead almost. Versik with the shield immunity will not commit on towards anyone just yet. He wants to get the purple buff only. And here's the thing though, right? ONIC, they're behind. What they need to do is, yeah, hold their ground. They have 2 marksmen, which deal massive damage if, let's say, minute 14, minute 17. And there you go. Keyboy needs to be careful here. All caught. And there you go, the mega kill from Skylar. But Naomi will be taken down as well. So there's the trade, as Boots will fall as well as the Petrify connects. ONIC now moving slowly but surely. But there you go, it's a 2-for-1 still.
RRQ is ahead, but right now, they're not really doing it as cleanly as ONIC does.
Still, RRQ still holding the tempo. Banana, oh no!
Oh, the flank. The Paquito flank. Skylar picks up the kill, and this is looking bleak for ONIC.
How do you slow down the tempo when RRQ forces it on you, right? They have so much catch. First it can go in, Banana can go in, and Naomi can also go in. His picks have been really amazing as well. Very important to the pickoff from RRQ.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, right? This time ONIC, very minimal
nice.
crowd control, right? Only banking on the minion Furry, and you can see here how ONIC is struggling to find the right opening. Meanwhile, RRQ, a lot of crowd control in their kit.
Well, right now they're up for sure, but for RRQ, what can they do with this? How can they break the base afterwards? Are they going to maintain this kind of pressure until the Lord spawns? Or are they going to try and end it before that? Because for ONIC, I think they're just content if the game goes longer and longer. Like Gonny mentioned, 2 marksmen, a lot of sustain with more items the longer the game goes. There's nothing wrong with how they're doing it. And the Valentina as well will be doing a lot of damage the longer the game goes. So RRQ, they might be going for a bit of a dive here just to ensure that the game won't get drawn out. That is where ONIC might get a chance to go for an outplay, a counter-engage with the Minoan Fury perhaps.
See here, the Lord Boots will be able to open up things here, it seems like. But no, now Clay, petrified onto it. CW, the right target. Lord has been taken down though. It's a 5v4 situation for ONIC. RRQ managing the waves. They still have pressure, 8,000 gold lead now.
Using everything to make sure that CW does not get a chance to play the game. Look at these Renner shots, chunking everyone for about 2,000 a pop. Wow, dude, Skylar is just on a roll right now. And RRQ, they're going for more right here. They know that their marking is not up yet, but only for 2 more seconds. Here he comes.
Let's see, base turret, top side has been taken down, and CW finally collects his golden staff. This might be a game changer. One more item perhaps for the side of Kyrie here. Eterna, endless battle, 2 damage is what they need.
Yeah, for sure. But how are they supposed to maintain the defense, ONIC? If Clay is able to thread the needle like that, the way that he did before, get that perfect petrify and the pickoff onto CW, it's just GG. Kyrie isn't going to have as much DPS to utilize in these team fights, especially that they lack that AoE. RQ, they're playing really well here in the second game.
I feel like what they're doing right now is also using Banana as a secondary engage tool. If you pay attention, right, there's only supposed to be 1 knockup, or 2, along with the Kufra, but occasionally, when you least expect it, Banana will come in with a knockout strike, and that can be paired with a Breath of the Ocean, that can be paired with a rough wave petrify combo coming in from Clay, as well as a snipe from Skylar. So the way that RRQ can go for pickoffs is so multifaceted. This is exactly what ONIC was doing against them. But Clay survives from that play. And look at that, the whole jungle, everything is just fully under RRQ's control.
Oh man, look at the additional item coming in from Banana. Is that going to affect how this game is going to go?
See here again, it's a reset. Minute 13, Lord is enhanced now. RQ, full control of the map. Boots though will occupy the top side here, it seems like. And yeah, they will give this Lord for free. Engage question mark. Skylar, Renner shot does not really connect, and it's gonna be a comfortable Lord take by the side of Rex, the regular Kaon.
That is just Clay zoning everyone away with the potential. Not even a real skill, like, he wasn't even using any real spells to threaten. He was just with the potential of the one-shot. Boots now caught alone. Banana pushes him back.
Now 3v1. Kufra is there to flank. Oh, Naomi. Oh, purified now. Boots.
No way.
Oh, he gets taken down by Skylar. 30 seconds is going to be the time for Boots to come back. Will it be in time as Lord watches mid?
11,400 gold lead for RRQ. Oh, how the tables have turned for ONIC this time around. It doesn't look like ONIC have the proper engage tool with Keyboard on the Minotaur, but let's see, this might be the final push.
Let's see, first sick with the shield unity, trying to hover, finding the right target. Oh, Kufra jumps in. Oh, take a look at the damage by Skylar, and this is it. RRQ answers back in game 2 Ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Derby will extend to game number 3.
Wow, dude. Clay, every single time. CW did not get to play this game at all. At every turn, Clay just has his number, has